Hey guys, Todd H, Lugnuts Hot Rod Garage. Wednesday night. Um, I think I've got a new project that I'm going to start on. Since I've been back in the hobby, going back about 4 years, 4.5 years, I have yet to build a 68 Camaro. And for those of you that follow my channel fairly regularly know that I have a 1-to-1 68 Camaro. And so my plan is to build a replica of that, at least the best that I can. I've been chatting with Rick over at Heartbeat Model Shop, and we'd talked about possibly doing this as a buddy build. I haven't talked to him for a week or two. But certainly if he's willing and wants to do this as a buddy build, he's going to build a replica of his 1-to-1 69 Camaro. I just don't know if he's in a spot right now to start on it yet or not. Really quick, so what kind of maybe got me thinking that I really wanted to do this now is I ordered up some parts, and I don't know how many of you are familiar with this 3D printing place online called Shapeways, but they make some really nicely detailed parts, and I'll try and show them to you here. These are a replica of the Mickey Thompson ET drag radials, like the Pro Series, like what's on my car now. And I don't know how well this is going to focus, guys. I'm sorry about that. But at any rate, really, really nice tires. The other thing that I got from them is this is a Holley 1050 Dominator. But in this scale, I actually have an 1150 on my 1-to-1 Camaro. But in this scale, it's not going to make any difference. They didn't have one that specified that. I think as long as it's a Dominator, that's going to be close enough. The other thing that was really cool that I got from them is the rear leaf springs, but they have the Caltrac bars on them, which also I have on my 1-to-1 Camaro. It's going to be really interesting trying to paint these because everything is so tiny, but I'm going to give it a best shot. I may get a motor from them. This is a build, guys, that as crazy as it sounds, because most of you know I'm not a really fast builder, but this one may take a while, just because I still want to try to get an engine from Shapeways. They've got the tall deck type of blocks that like I've got in my car. So the other thing that may happen, and if I'm jumping the gun on this, Rusty K I'm sure will let me know, but him and I have been chatting, and I think I've showed you guys this before. We may try to finish up our buddy build, which I'm sure will surprise most of you guys that have followed my channel, but it's yet another 50 Chevy. This one I'm not going to stress over because we're doing our buddy build as a rusty type of build, and we'll do salting technique and all that fun stuff on there. So whenever Russ is ready, I may try to do this while I'm still trying to procure parts for the build to replicate my 1-to-1 Camaro. The two kits you see in front of you, I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. These are older kits. Some of you guys that have been doing the hobby a long time will recognize these kits. I bought them at a model car show 3 or so years ago. Got a pretty good deal on them. but I'm going to try and just kind of take the best of both worlds on these kits and see if I can put one together. I do have the newer kits. I've got this one here, which from what I understand is a combination of these two kits. And this was the AMT re-release that came out, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And then I also have the Revell 67 Camaro SS, which for the most part, the 67, 68s are pretty much, they're basically the same body, just slight differences. The 67s have the wind wing and they have the circle driving lights, whereas the 68s are more of a oval, not really a circle, or I don't know what you'd call it. They're a little bit different, but basically the body's the same. So I figure if for some reason I end up butchering these two up to the point where, you know, the paint doesn't turn out or whatever, I've got more kits that I can go to, but hopefully we don't do that and we've learned from previous mistakes. The other thing, guys, and I'm not going to open these here, but these are the leftover paint of my 1-to-1 Camaro. And I may try to take a little bit and see if I can just thin it out with lacquer thinner so that I can spray it through my air gun. If that doesn't work out, I'll probably take them to the local paint shop and see if they can't mix me up, because this stuff's really old. I don't know how well it's going to work. The car was painted probably, I've had the car 15 years and it was painted 2 or 3 years before that. So that paint's almost 20 years old. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I can at least get a paint shop to match the colors for me. So anyway, guys, this is going on 6 minutes, so I'm gonna leave that with you where this is where we're at, and this is, I think, going to be the two projects I'm going to be working on for the foreseeable near future. At any rate, hope you all are having a good week, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.